What's up, everyone? This is M80, and we are in the Infected. Alright. Welcome, everybody. We are, of course, been working on our base, trying to get that all going. We still got a little bit of the storyline left to go, but I really want to get that roof up on my base, try to get that done on the main part of it. So that's what we're going to focus a lot on today. I do hope everybody's having a great Monday. And definitely be sure, if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. It helps channel out, helps channel grow. Be sure to pop in the chat, say hi. And welcome, Paul's Claws. Welcome. Alright, big thing that we got to start off with is I've got to get some clay, because we are out of clay. So, let's try... Of course, desert's the best place for clay. So, we may just say the heck with it, run over to the desert real quick. Let's look at our fuel right now. Because I think I've got a lot of that clay that's around here. We're quarter of a tank, so we got a little bit of gas left. We went down to that desert. I think I'm going to run past Trader Town. Kind of do that number. Actually, you know what? I think I want to try to grab some stuff, make a little bit of coin, you know? Just take the Kevlar. I'm going to leave the mechanical parts for right now. And we're going to take some of this coffee and tea, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, let's craft up. Hit the right button. And craft up that. Do that Kevlar. I think that'll work out good. Maybe those pipes too. I want to leave the plastic right now. We aren't going to go too crazy at the trader. Just kind of make just a little bit of money. We can do the wire. We do have a little bit more. Yeah, let's just do a little bit more on there. There we go. That'll make a little bit of cash through there. Let's do the important thing. Yeah, we're good there. I did help Mike chop down a few trees, so we should have that going good. So let's run over here. Go this way. Since we went the other way last time, let's run this way. Okay. I do apologize. I'm been fighting the cold over the last couple of days. It is starting to get better, so we're getting there. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh yeah. Oh, we still got one chasing us. Although I kind of want to see if we can do this real quick or not. Might not be able to. Snag that stuff. Alright, there we go. I mean, they left it for us. We needed to grab it, right? See if we're far enough away to... Okay, I think we're good enough away now. Trying to make sure that we aren't still being chased, you know. A couple more clay nodes up here. Because we just got to get a whole bunch of clay. And with the new system, this is probably the best way to do it. Because I haven't even got a clay mixer made up yet or anything like that, so I am probably going to make one before long, but I figure, you know, right now, early on, we can just run through harvest some, right? Plus gives us a reason to get out of the base for a little while. Oh, that's not good. Let's not forget where that is. Which I probably will. Go ahead and just empty out all of that. Might should have shot an arrow or a bolt at that so that way I would remember where it was, because, yeah. That's not it. And it is not showing up. Oh, that's stone. Stone. Clay, there it is. Okay. We're good. See anything else? No, not at the moment. Okay, let's roll on. Like I said, if I see some clay, I'm going to be trying to stop and get it. Okay. Chicken, you better feel lucky because I'm on a mission right now and I don't have time to mess with you. Trying to get some clay. There we go. Alright. Let's grab all this. Oh, I see another one over there. Yeah, hopefully I'll get enough to finish up that roof. That's a big thing that I want to get done. There we go. Alright. Yep, later. Okay. Ooh, overjumped that. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Yep, that did not work out right. That didn't go to plan. Okay. We got everybody chasing us. Let's see if we can get this guy. There we go. Okay. Forgot about that secondary attack that he does. Okay. Let's grab... No. That, and that. That's what we're going to sell, plus that coffee and tea. And parkour is not high enough. Okay. Which it has been a little bit since we looted this town, but we aren't really... This isn't really a loot episode, but we're going to see what we get from her. Okay. There we go. Move all. Okay. Let's see. Info. Buy. We want definitely Lucky Raider. That was a big thing that I wanted to go after today. As far as the trader goes. Okay. Energy boost would be bad. Let's see. Can we get anything from here? Electric fence? What? When they add that in? I don't remember the electric fence. Okay. Let's see, what do we have? Nothing else is really going to get us to that, so I want the electric fence. I'm going to do electric fences all the way around the property. That's cool. I don't remember that. I don't remember seeing that in the patch notes. I'm going to have to look that up. Alright, here we are at the desert. There's a Vamby over there. I'm not messing with him over that way. Okay. Hit the right button helps. I gotta look that up now. I don't remember that. Where is that? Railing, stairs, windows, ceilings, foundation. Go under power, nothing there. Other. You saw electric fence? Yeah. I don't remember seeing that in any of the patch notes, but that doesn't mean that I didn't overlook it. That's wild. I'm not seeing it on where that you can build it, though, because usually, even still, it does show up on there. Walls, others. Barbed wire, cemetery, there's elevator, wood. Railings, metal, stairs, roof, windows. doors. I remember seeing about the garage doors coming in. Walls. Huh. Yeah, we're going to have to save up for that. I'm genuinely curious now on that. So, yeah, definitely. Other, maybe? No lighting. Decor, I don't see where it would be under that. Or, yeah. Okay. Oh, furnace. Yeah, I feel... Yeah, yeah. Had a bit of the dumbs right there, yeah. I was going to say, electric fence. I knew that I hadn't seen anything about it. I was like, that makes perfect sense. I just had a bit of the dumbs going on. So, yeah, that makes absolute sense right there. Don't mind me. I'll blame it on being sick the last couple of days. That's totally it, you know. Okay, so that aloe is causing me issues not being able to get that clay. Okay, we just filled our water up, plus we got some cucumbers and stuff. We should be good there. Oh, me. Yeah, it's been... Last week was kind of crazy week all throughout, so yeah, it's been kind of wild, so, you know. Plus coming down sick didn't help, you know. Of course, I had a lot of fun doing the creator week for the 7 Days to Die Viking mod. I am very grateful for Nordman giving me the opportunity to do that. So that has been absolutely awesome. But now we're gonna start getting back into the swing of stuff, so... And we may try to see about starting to try to expand a little bit more, possibly, stuff like that, you know. Oh. No, I'm not interested right now. Not interested in fighting you at the moment. I just want to collect clay. Oh, yeah, it would. It would be great. I would love that. Maybe I need to post in the Discord and be like, hey, you need to put in electric fences. That's what we need. That would be hilarious to see the Vambies, you know. Alright. I was really excited though, but then I didn't even think about the furnace and everything and misreading. I just got excited about electric fences. I was like, ooh. Oh, me. Alright. Like I said, this is the big thing. We need a whole crap load of clay. Of course, like I said, it doesn't make a whole lot to it to make the other things, but because too, for the clay mixer, we got to have electricity, and we're still a little ways away from doing electricity. We need to get it going here soon, but I'm wanting to try to get some other stuff. I want to at least get the base, you know. Oh, that aloe. Get the base with the roof before we worry about that anyways. Because a house is no good without a good roof, right? Chicken's over there trying to taunt me. Oh, we are chunky. Okay. Let's go ahead. Boom. Ooh. Okay, I should use the spear. Okay. I'd rather have the chicken. There we go. I don't want to carry back the deer with me. Okay. Let's get a little bit more clay. We've got several nodes around here, so... This is definitely one of the best places for clay going out here to the desert, though. So... Oh, good, it's raining. Okay, let's... Problem is, I'd rather have too much than not enough, you know? So we're trying to get well enough, you know. Bad thing is, with it raining right now, it's going to be hard to see if there's any Vambies around us. Okay. There we go. Oh, yep. Well, the only thing that we've started is misreading stuff, you know, from the trader. I did get the Lucky Raider, because I went and sold a few things, got the Lucky Raider, and misread on some of the crafting stuff, thinking that they had put electric fences into it, you know, instead of the electric furnace. And got kind of a little super excited about that, but was informed that I misread. I was like, oh. But getting a whole crap load of clay going. So I got quite a bit into here right now, so hopefully we should have enough to finish that roof up, you know. It would be. It would be an awesome defense. Especially we were talking about especially seeing the Vambies get electrocuted. That would be hilarious right there. Yeah. But hope that you are doing well today, Roman, and definitely welcome in. But yeah, I would love to see some crazy defense upgrades like that and stuff like just all kinds of different stuff like that in here. Alright, so we're going to ride back to base, try to get what we can done on the roof. Clay should not be a problem, so we should be good there. I'm just going to leave them that time. I'm not going to try to run back through and grab them this time. Alright. There we go. Let's just, yeah. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Oh, crap. There we go. I know yesterday she was feeling under the weather, can't even talk. Under the weather. Some, because we did some on the Viking mod, played some on there, and she cut out a little early because both me and her are kind of fighting a cold. She kind of blamed me for giving her a cold all the way from Kentucky down to Texas, you know. But what's up, Ray? Just talking about giving you that long distance code all the way from Kentucky, you know. Are you feeling better today? Alright. So we did manage to get a whole bunch of clay. Hopefully that will be enough to get this taken care of. Probably should have grabbed some more planks while I was down there, shouldn't I have? Is that out of oil already? Yes, it is. Okay, well, we'll worry about that here in a little bit. Let's make sure that we don't get too chunky. But did buy the Lucky Raider. Just want to sleep, yeah. Yeah. Which I'm starting to feel a little bit better from the cold that I've had. I just still Got a little bit of congestion going on and stuff, sniffling and stuff. Oh, thank you, Mike. Okay. Nope. Don't want to harvest. Want to pick it up. Hit the right button there. That helps. At least that's what I'm told anyways. If you hit the right button, it helps. Okay, let's roof. Triangle flat. There we go. Yeah. No. No. Tomorrow going home. That is good. I can imagine too, being in your own house should help anyways too. It always, to me it always does, you know. Let's see. There we go. Let's just add in there. What am I missing? Oh, I'm already out of planks, clay, everything. Crouch. Take some clay. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. We're just gonna do the lazy way, you know. Yeah, definitely. Definitely got to get to feeling better. Let's see. What am I doing? I should have went on and put those in. There we go. Like that. And you can go there. Okay. Let's see. Right there and there. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There you are. Okay. Oop. Out of planks again. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, definitely. Oh, thank you again, Mike. Am I gonna make it? Oh, nope. Let's see. There we go. I know that I got the movable ladder and probably do this with that, but you know. So used to doing it this way, it's kind of hard to get, you know, back in or in a new habit. All right. Give me just a second, y'all. Grab another cough drop real quick. Whoa. Okay. Oh, really? I'm guessing it's where you were feeling under the weather, had your dropped your oxygen down, I would imagine. Okay. Come on now. Why are you being so difficult? Oh, what am I out of this time? Clay. Okay. Oh. One too many. There we go. Alright. We are getting there. Oh, man. Yeah. Roof looks janky. It'll look a lot better whenever it gets completely done, though. Oop. And unfortunately, there is only so much that you can do with the roofing pieces right now, so I would love to actually have it where the roof pieces would connect to each other and try to have it that way. I think could do a lot better, but you know, you kind of work with what you got on some of the games. It's just kind of the way that it is. So we're going to do what we can with what we got. And the way that it's going in kind of looks, you know, odd because of not all of it being complete. Oh, crap. I did a bad thing. Yeah. Yeah, it will be kind of crazy. But like I said, I think once it gets completed, it's going to kind of... Of course, you'll kind of see right here. There's enough. Come on now. I mean, you can kind of get a general idea of what it will kind of look like with it. But like I said, there's only so much that you can do. Here I am jumping up here without any clay. Like, ooh, that could have been bad. Okay, and I pulled the dumbs again. Oh yeah, been working on the tower. Yeah. Yeah, that would be wild if you... But I don't think that you can actually paint them, unfortunately. That would be really cool, though. Yeah, unfortunately, too, you can't really put the direction of the triangle pieces in properly either. Like I said, you just kind of got to work with what you got sometimes. And, you know, you take what you get from life and you work with what you can. Kind of the same thing with the video game. You just kind of do what you can with it. Don't like that. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be the fun thing. Maybe I won't break my leg. Nope. Good. Okay. Oh, really? That's crazy. Oh, come on now. Get right there. Actually, no. That one needs to be deleted. And I will show y'all why. Oh. Okay. Well. This is either going to go good or it's going to be really bad, y'all. Alright. Here's the first wave. Let's just kind of run them. I want to try to keep them spread out is what I'm trying to do. There we go. I do believe that I put them a little bit too close together was my big problem on these, on the spike traps. Because you kind of want to have them just enough that you can reach in between there. Oh, yeah. That's wild. That is crazy. Right there. Living in a haunted house there, Roman. Go ahead and take that clay back now. And what we need to do, let's grab that. Just take that, and we need to cook some supper, right? So we will put us some chicken out, some potatoes out, put that on, and sit in the chair and cook some supper real quick, you know, let our health get back up some. Yeah, that's wild though there, Roman. I'm not gonna lie. In my younger years, I used to get real big into ghost hunting stuff and stuff like that. I actually used to do it some here and there. It's just kind of like a fun hobby type deal. But yeah, I've had a few crazy experiences. Of course, one fun thing about that's not too far from where I live, which is LBL, is a hot spot for like Bigfoots, and they you've got the Beast of LBL there, and a they claim pretty well that it's a werewolf. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah. Some zombie fillets on there. Yeah. All right, let's get some more planks. I really need to, yeah. Let's just do this and go down there and get a bunch of planks. Of course, we probably need to sleep for the night. Let's do that real quick and then we'll finish up in the morning. All right. Let's see. Okay. So, has anybody else had any other kind of, should say, supernatural type experience and wish to share with everybody? Which I'll talk about. One time, me and one of my buddies, this was back probably about 10 years ago, was living out in rural, just wooded area, had wooded creeks, everything like that. It was late at night. We were just out in the field goofing around, just playing around with shotgun out there. Just, of course, Kentucky, we're just out just kind of target shooting late night. Shoot at a stump, and all of a sudden, off in the distance, hear like a roar from over by a creek area. Never heard anything like it in my life from there. And then we heard that, and then all of a sudden, off in the opposite side of the because it was a creek on one side, and then a big old wooded area that probably well over 100 acres of woods, stuff like that. I mean, once I'm talking about rural area, I mean, it was, completely isolated type deal. Closest neighbor was probably over about a mile away or so. And just hear another creature just kind of roar in response to the first one. And then we were like, oh, heck was that? Did not really go to check it out because, like I said, I had never heard anything like that. I've heard, the sound of bears roaring, stuff like that, and it wasn't anything like that. And went out to the creek the following day and saw a actual, I swear to you, I'm not kidding. I swear it was a Bigfoot. Because, I mean, I saw a footprint in the sand at the creek that was every bit of about, I mean, I'm going to say probably about 20 inches or so long by about at least 8 inches wide, if not longer. I mean, I didn't really measure it and everything, but it was to this day, I swear that it was Bigfoot. So. Of course, my dad, he thought that I was crazy, so, once I told him about it. Yeah. It was interesting. That's all that I could say. Because, like I said, once we heard that, I was like, we started to, okay, let's go check it out. And I was like, no, I'm good. I am good. Yeah, that's what it was. They were wanting to mate, yeah. I just figured that it kind of freaked him, the sound of the shotgun kind of freaked him out, is what I was kind of figuring. That is true. I did have a shotgun, but the only thing though all I had in there was target loads. I didn't have anything really great in there, so it wasn't like it would do that much on something like that, though. Oh. Let's see. I think I screwed those up too, didn't I? Yes, I did. Because if you look, there's a certain pattern that they've got, and I definitely screwed up that pattern. There we go. I want all of those properly. Yeah. Well, I would have just figured, it might have surprised them. Stuff like that, of course, the loud bang of a shotgun going off just randomly. All right. There we go. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the pattern of the roof as I'm getting more and more done. This kind of center part kind of reminds me of Zelda and the on there. All right. But yeah, like I said, I've had my, you know, I've had some interesting encounters on there. Of course, like I said, I did used to do like play around with some ghost hunting. I don't know what I did with it, but I did have um a recording with a ghost voice caught on tape. Oh, I know that yeah, could have got Bigfoot. Yeah, I know. My luck though, you got to think. You got a question though too. You said alive or dead, but there again, say you do wind up killing a Bigfoot. Are they going to try to go after? Are you going to have some kind of agency going after you, trying to claim that you shot an endangered species or something like that? All right. And me, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. So, you know, I was like, yeah, if I had something better than the shotgun with birdshot, yeah, or target load, yeah, maybe I might be, more apt to see what was going on. But like I said, just having that target load, yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, yeah, that it does. I didn't think about that, the food pyramid. Yeah. Oh, me. But we are almost done with this roof. And definitely welcome in, Samson. Did not say that whenever you popped in, but definitely welcome. Hope you are doing well today. Been a little while. Alright, out of clay again. We just barely got enough clay for this. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Alright, there we go. Check that out. Roof is done. I don't know. I kind of dig the roof a little bit, I like the pattern on there. What I may do, though, possibly... Oh, nice. Chrono Trigger. I think I remember that game. Yeah, Oh, man. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like the way that it turned out pretty good. Too, Pauls. What's up, little goaty? You gonna be my house goat? Huh? I don't have a barn to keep you in yet, so... Alright, so that's got that. Cool. That was a big thing on there, just getting that done. Alright. So now we can move on to something different. That is a good question. And... And I think what I want to try to do... Let's see, we need to unlock that. We've got the power unlocked. We need to start working towards that. I do believe. I ain't falling for that again. I ain't buying that damn gas generator. We do have the wind turbine. Let's run... Let me make sure, yeah. Let me clear out this real quick. Okay. Man, I've got way too many bark chips right now, but in the long run, probably going to need them. So... Yeah, I kind of want to start getting power up and going here soon. Let's grab a snack real quick out of the box. Really. Let's take the melons out. Mike's not going to eat that baked potato, I will. I think he much prefers vegetables anyway, so... Okay. Let's see. Alright, we've got aloe and animal bits in there. And some clay. Clay can go over here. Okay. Let's see, we've only got a little bit... See what we got in the box is. Yeah. Okay. The drive-through garage. I need to start working on that before long, but we'll get there. Right now, I think, like I said, I think I want to try to get some power up and going. I think that's going to be my next big thing, so that way we can start getting a little bit more stuff. I need to get me another extractor down here. Actually, I need about 20 extractors down here, you know, in the long run. Okay, there we go. Let's just put that down there. I want to split half. Yeah, we got to get more extractors in here, definitely. I want to get them set up for each. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We got to start really working on expanding stuff, so... Yeah, I'm not real sure what the next actual build is going to be. That was big building thing, but we got to get some stuff going, though. Yeah, that's... I do. I definitely need one of those. Yes, I will completely agree on that. Stone grinder would be really great right now. But there again, we need the power for it. So we've got to get power going. I think that's a big move right now, is the power. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to put a control box right here for right now. Make sure that thing is straight. Yeah, I thought that it was crooked. Okay. Let's do junction box below it right there. Okay. Now we've got to get some materials made up. So I'm going to just get all of this stuff done. I'm debating right now on whether to fully go with the wind turbines or do, you know, the... Yeah, that's the big thing, is enough power to run it. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead, which we've got a few tech points. We've got 3. We've got enough that we can go ahead. Let's do the solar panel and the solar battery. And let's get ready for battle. All right. Where are y'all coming at? Oh, shit. Got caught up in there. That's a bad part if you get too wide. What the crap? Oh, okay. Came running at my back. Like, alright. Alright, let's see. Right now, what I'm going to do, this is not where these are going to live. I'm just going to go ahead and put a few out. Like I said, this is not where these are going to live. We're going to do something different, but there again, we need a few out, so. Let's see, and what do those, I can't remember how much power those put out. In the building that it tells you, they do 40 power each. So 3 of them is going to be 120 power. I do want to keep those, you know, or have a few of those too. But those are a bit more expensive to make, but still, we want a few of them, you know. Let's see, I kind of want to have... Put that right there. Okay. And maybe do one more solar panel just to be... You know, if we can get these built, that's going to be awesome. That should be a decent amount of power. That's a good question that I don't know the answer right off the top of my head. It takes 100 power. So that should be more than enough for it. Oop. Alright, let's go ahead. Want to get that made. We got to have more cobalt. we're going to start off with solar panels because those are going to be the more crucial ones to getting the ability for the power. So, okay. There we go. We do have some iron, but what? Yeah. Okay, we got a little bit more aluminum in there. Got some iron there. Okay, that's enough on that. Need a little bit more copper, and I don't know that I've got the copper, so that's going to kind of hinder us a little bit. Alright, so we need another extractor, definitely. Okay. Let's see. And we're also going to have to make an upgrade hammer, too. So, be able to hook everything up. Alright, there is that. Gonna have that done. Cobalt. There and there. Okay, we got one extra piece of cobalt there. Let's do some lead. Like I said, I know that we need a bunch of aluminum. We're gonna need an okay amount of lead, too. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's true too. Might as well put down the grinder. Ooh. Let's just do... No, I think I want it up against the wall like that right now. And we're going to need a bunch of iron for that, so yeah. We need cobalt for there. Try to get one of those made. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so yeah. We're just kind of gonna be smelting for a little while. We do have the electrical and mechanical parts. We've got those. We can put that in there. Planks is not a problem either. Grab them. Okay. Grab one too many. Yeah. Appreciate that. Okay. Get lead in there. Okay, you need... Let's see, iron. Need 2 more copper for that one. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's go ahead. Power, we need to put a battery down too. We need 1 more aluminum and 4 more copper. Copper's going to be the problem. So we definitely going to have to get the another extractor done. That's a priority now. So actually, let's do. See, 16. There we go. That. Wow. Got it right without even really trying. Holy cow. Move all you. Let's see, we need for that, it is extractor, 8 nails. Do we have nails? Oh yeah, we got 33, so we need to split half, 16. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because now we can have Mike fill these stones whenever we need. So, yeah, we might... Yeah, that's a good idea, Roman. Thank you. I will actually do that. Plus, we can get a couple more down, too. So, let's take all... It's just... Ooh, we are chunky. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and take that. I want to get another round of stones going. But we're going to get a couple rounds of stones still going. There we go. Yeah, we can do that real fast, too. Now. Just run that over there. Try to make sure I don't see anything. Like I said, I can have Mike get stones for right now, so I don't really need him. Or I don't really need it getting stones, so yeah. I can fill you up. I want to have you extract copper only. Oh, it helps if we turn it on, doesn't it? I'm going to have that one do a mixture, though. Okay. The good thing is, I mean, really, it won't take that long to get the supplies that I need for making a couple, at least. So. There's already 10. Move all. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's take those up. Let's grab some stones. Okay. Two more cobalt for that. And then we need all the iron for that too. Let's see. I think Mike's done got all the logs. So let's go ahead. Change this over to stone crates. Recall him. Plus, I do believe we got enough, yeah. Let's do storage. Stone crate. We got enough for one. 8 planks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I thought about it, but I think the wind turbine will help a lot too on there. And they really, they cost a lot in the aluminum, but we had enough aluminum. What we're short on here is copper. So once I saw that, I went on and just put some in the wind turbine to try to get going. Is the way that I my thought process on there. Okay, there's 14. Two more there. All right. See. Yeah, we need one more aluminum in there. It's iron. Yep, most of the stuff is iron ingots for that. There we go. Well, the iron's so easy to make, so that's one reason why I'm kind of focusing more on collecting the iron for the extractors. I want to get those all done, so that's part of the reason. Of course, there's, let's see, it's 9, 18, so we've got enough for one. We aren't too far off from the other one. Well, I've still got to get the 2 copper ingots for that. Plus, I need iron ingots for the solar too. So we got to have 10 for there. So the copper's what's holding us back right now. So that's what I'm trying to focus on, is copper. And of course, to get more copper, we're going to have to, have the other extractor up and going. So go. We had... Where'd that go? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Not for the mineral extractor. You need it for the clay extractor. The mineral extractor one is just 18 iron, 8 planks, 8 nails. That one is the 20 screws for the clay soil extractor. Which I'm not worried about making the clay soil extractor, because there again, you got to have now the clay mixer, which requires power to use that too. So we've got to get, of course, to be able to have that, we've got to get power going. But other than having that to be able to try to make bricks and stuff like that, I mean, I'm not too... That was one thing that I was not very happy about whenever I saw that on there. I understand the principle behind it, but what kind of bothers me with this one is, in my opinion, there should be a way to hook that up to the water house. If it's the advanced ones, you should be able to hook that up with the water house instead of having to actually transfer water over. I think that is a little ridiculous right there. I don't like that aspect of it, you know. Let me see. We got 10 going. So 10, that's going to be 14. We'll just need 4 more after these get done. So not too bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. Yeah, that need to, definitely. That is very true. He cannot. Yeah, that's what's really hurting us is that copper right now. This will, once we get these 2 done, that's going to give us the ability to have 1 going with everything and 1 for each of the ores. So that'll help. I mean, it may not help on today's episode. We're going to try to get what we can done. But there again, you know, we may not be able to get it all. That will get me enough to... I'll be 1 extra on there, so... After this one gets done right here, then we'll be able to run over there and get those 2 clay extractor, or not the clay, the mineral extractors down. And get them going, so. Alright. Just kind of a waiting game right now. Okay, so. I've been trying to decide when I want to try to finish out the lure, too. Because, of course, we've just got the 2 left. I mean, of course, once we finish it, that doesn't mean that it's the end of the season. Because we're still going to keep on going. But, you know, it's just a matter of... I don't know if I want to wait a little bit longer on there to actually get it. Or go ahead and finish it out. I've been trying to debate on that. Oh, that's the road. Okay. Alright, there's that. Let's get another load of stones down. There is that. So 10 more there. And we've got biofuel. I wonder if we got any more over here real quick. Let's look. I don't remember anymore. So yeah, we pretty well got all the biofuel that we've got in here. So we should have enough for 2 of them now. So let's go get them in real quick. Ooh. Zigzag around. Okay. Probably wouldn't hurt to collect some clay too. Okay. There's 1, there's 2. Let's get that in there. Let's do aluminum in that one. Power on. Let's get that one. Power on. We're going to do cobalt in there. There we go. We got 1 piece of copper. 2 pieces of aluminum. Okay. Let's get some coal while we're right here. I need to make another, or a coal crate too. I ain't going to go too crazy mining, just get a decent amount. Maybe grab these. Okay. And like I said, I'm not going to go too far in. I just wanted to grab this that was right here. Easy to grab. That's got us some lead there. We've got just a little bit of extra aluminum. Not too much. All right. Oh. All right, cool. And we're ready to swap out again. Okay, there we go. I do have that 1 piece of iron. I want to go ahead. Craft. I want to make a storage. Right there. That's going to help kind of keep stuff a little put in between these. And we need 8 planks. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's do this number, because otherwise we're going to be a slow walk into there. Okay, there we go. Move all you. Move all that. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we can focus on trying to get the iron for um, the solar panels and stuff like that. We'll start working on our way that way. Let's see, let's go ahead and turn in for the night. But day 20 so far. Okay. I am out of water. I got some right there. Got 23 left. Okay. Start crafting what biofuel we can. I'm almost thinking I want to go out another, or like the half block. Okay. Oh, I was going to put the... There we go. Ooh. There you go, Mike. Okay. That was like super weird, Mike. Where is that bear at? I heard the bear. Ooh. We are getting ready. Yep. Hurry, Mike. Help kill the bear. Alright. We need another cart. Okay. Should have just wheeled the cart down here. Either that or, you know what, forget that. Let's just do this. And let's wash hands. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead. Get that in there. Yeah, Mike's scared of it. Yep. That's where, though, it would be nice to have an actual fence that would block them from getting in here, too. Because we don't have that right now. ahead, drink the water. Empty. Man, we got all kinds of animals out and about right now, don't we? Let's cook a liver. Then we're going to cook some bacon. Cook some water up. I'm kind of thinking I need to get a fishing pole. Because we've got the onions now. We've got the ability to make the fish rations. So I'm really thinking I need to do that. Okay, but we do now have 29 power in. Which it's still early in the morning, so they haven't hit full on there. Just cook up this bacon, because even if we do go fishing and everything to make the fish rations, we'll still have to cook it, so. Might as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and get what little bit we got in there. There we go. Let's see. Where did I put that? There it is. Let's go ahead. Put that up. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I wanting to say like 200. 350. So quite a bit. That's going to be one of those things that's going to definitely be later in the game. Probably one of the big power ones that I'm wanting to get is the oil pump. That's going to be a sooner than later one right there. Freezer, that's going to be a bit late game. I mean, that's just kind of the way that it's going to be, because it will take a minute to get everything for that. So, okay, but I want to fishing pole. I wish that you could track it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that needs one aluminum. Let's see what we need out here. That needs 2 copper. We don't have but 1 copper. Okay, we should be able to put that in there. Okay, let's put this aluminum here. Oh, I know, it is. It is. So you gotta have, you know, it takes a lot to do that. That's for dang sure. So, yeah. That where my plastic is? Yes, it is. I like that the plastic stacks higher now. That was a very nice feature that he had added into that. Okay. There we go. And I know that we had a little bit of fishing bait somewhere. Because I remember seeing some. Oh, we got 4. Okay, what do we need? Sticks, feathers, and iron ingots, I believe. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab that. Otherwise, I'll forget about it on there. We've got about 2 hours to get this, you know, bacon processed into a kit or the small ration, so I want to try to get it fixed all up. We also need to sometime check, actually while I'm right here thinking about it, I better do it. I want to... Okay, Mike's still... We're going to have to work on some repair kits here soon, but I think we should be alright for just a little bit. Let's go ahead. We want the fishing bait. We're going to make quite a few of them. 24. That's good. Oh, we had 4 more right there. Okay. Go ahead and put those in there. I think once those get done, I think I'm going to go ahead and put them out for just a little bit. We're going to go do a little bit of fishing real quick. Try to get some, you know, try to catch some fish. Get our fish rations made so that way we've got some rations going on. Won't be so rough anyways. There we go. And you out. And put you out for right now. We'll be back to it, but got to get out of the base for a little while, you know. Yep, I got my water. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, the freezer, it's definitely not set up for early part. I mean, no, the best thing early part is I do need to make a cooler. Cooler would be pretty good early on. But yeah, the freezer, it takes a lot of resources to not only make it, but to run it, so. Let's see, right here. Here's us a nice little fishing hole. Not too far from the base, you know. Trying to keep an eye out for any Vambies, though, because we are right by the town. It's the only thing that worries me. For some reason, I was thinking this was a little bit farther away from the town, but I was wrong. Yeah, I might do that. Let me get some fish rations made, and then that would be a good idea. That would be Good way to get out of the house or away from the base. Build for a little while, see if we can find the truck. Get us, you know, set up. Yeah, we can do that. Right now, we're just catching bluegill. Come on, give me another trout. Of course, if we want to make the trip over to there we go. A trip over to the ocean side, we could try to get a tuna, but that's a little ways away. Let's see. All right. That should be enough for all that bacon. If it's not, then we'll eat some of the bacon. Alright. Got Vambies disappearing on me. That's the hard thing to do. You know, try to tell Loot Goblin no looting, you know? That, you know, that, I don't know. Build a dock there. Yeah. Might need to build a little fishing outpost there or something. Okay, let's cook some fish. We got 10 pieces. Actually, I think it's more than enough for that. We'll have some extra fish to eat. Maybe throw some on the drying rack. What do we got? We got... There's 6. Oh, wow. We just so happen to have 10 pieces of bacon. Okay, so we got... I mean... Wow, yeah. Now the question is, do we have enough onions? We should. I saw quite a bit in the box, so... You know... Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we got plenty of onions, got plenty of vegetables. Let's get cooked fish. Okay. Probably should have put a stick in that other fire pit. Let's try to do that before it runs out. There we go. Okay. Let's see, it's 1 and 1. Holy crap, just throwing them all over the ground. Okay. 8 of them right there. Yeah. There we go. Those to me are some of the best early rations that you can find or that you can make. The fish rations, so. Let's go ahead. Storage. Yeah, we got enough. Let's build us a cooler too. And we can't stick it under there. We can put it right there. There we go. Oop, nope. Want to keep those. Alright, so yeah. Let's grab some extra gas. Okay. I mean, right now we're just waiting on the extractor, so yeah, there's not much else that we can really do. I'm going to take 2 gases just to make sure. Alright, let's see. Of course, we've already been to the city area. We know that it's not there. We know that it's not there. We don't know about that. Well, yeah, I think I rode by that one and didn't see it. Don't remember seeing it up here. I think I want to try checking out maybe these towns right down here. Alright. So we'll just take a nice four-wheeler cruise around. Yeah, same to you, buddy. Alright. I don't remember seeing it in this town. This is actually where we found Mike. So. Okay. Let's take a ride up here and go around the back side of those apartments. I don't remember seeing it up there either, whenever we went to go get the flask. But yeah, it would be nice to find the truck, and then we can start working on getting that going. Of course, that takes a lot of mechanical parts. Oh, that's the apartment. That's not where I wanted to go. That takes a lot of mechanical parts, iron and steel to fix that up. So we will definitely have to be doing some looting on getting that iron and steel stuff. Or just have to try to do a bunch of mining. But honestly, I'd rather loot the iron or the iron ore and the lead ore. It seems to go faster that way to me. Next road. I'm sorry, I gotta stop and get vehicles. cruise through here. I didn't see it at that one. Oop. Okay. I'll take that because we might find mechanical parts and then we can loot the town and put the mechanical parts in the truck and be a step ahead, right? I don't know, for some reason I've got a good feeling about this town down here. Of course, that's the tent, military tent. Those places are a little rough without the truck and rolling in on them with the truck. Because you go to attack one there, you're going to draw every one of them in. You can't just isolate on them that easily. Yeah, but I'm actually anticipating this town right down here. I don't know why, it's just, there several places, that's where it's been on me. And I'm just figuring, yeah, that's where it's going to be. Usually it's like right here. Oh, man. Okay. I was actually figuring that was going to be the town. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Figuring I'm going to be running out of gas here soon. I took the long way, didn't I? Yep, we're dedicated now, though. We got a little bit of fuel left. Okay. That means that it will run out about the time that we get into town with all the Vambies around, right? Alright, let's see what we got here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just throw some gas in there. Yeah, it's a little bit early. Plus I need some water. And no go here. Luckily, I kind of know this area right here pretty good. So I'm able to zip all around. Check that one town on the left side of the map right down the road from the second cave. This one down here? No, I have not checked that one yet. I haven't, right now, pretty much haven't checked that one, or that one. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we went down there because we went down to the lighthouse. And I don't think I've checked that one yet. So we can cut across here and go up here. Yeah, my sandstone castle build I did over here in this desert area. I don't know, I've always had a saying about castles in medieval time and stuff like that, you know. So that's another reason why too on my No One Survived build I'm building a large castle. So alright. Which we may wind up having to loot some, though, just to find, like, some water or gas and stuff, too. Yeah. Just not spotting it anywhere. Let's see, we're going to take this route. I doubt that it's going to be here at this one. Of course, this one, I may hop off here and run in here real quick. Because the good thing about this POI right here, don't have to worry about anything. And just run in here, grab the stuff. You don't have to worry about being attacked. It's just a quick, easy loot grab, you know. Because a loot goblin's got to loot, you know. And of course, if you haven't checked out the merch store, I have been a little busy on there. I did make some actual patches type deal for, got one that's just M80 gaming and one that is certified loot goblin. So if you want to check out any of the merch, the link's in the description down below. It does help me out tremendously, so if you want to help me out, definitely go check out the merch, plus get you some great M80 apparel or M80 coffee mugs. I've got coffee mugs, I've got journals, I've got shirts, hats, all that set up. And of course, I'm always open to suggestions of different types of merch to add in. Some of them that I've got in there, of course, were ones that viewers had suggested that I should do something on. So, all right. This is a cool area back here. I just wish that there was a little bit more back here as far as like another town or two back here, you know? Because it is a long distance from anything. Of course, how you look at that down here, that cave, I mean, there's nothing around there. But, like I said, I know the first time that I ran across Raging Diesel, he was doing a cave build up here, and one of the caves up here you can actually build up where you can go in there, and there's a back area that nothing's in, you know, it's just completely blank, and he had built a bunch of stuff back there. It was really cool. And then he did a big front type base. It was a cool build, really cool build. Which he does some massive builds too, you know. Okay. Oh no, I'm kind of getting a little bit of deja vu here. Like, I've already done this town. Oh. Okay, we got one spotting us. I was trying to keep from getting spotted. And no four-wheeler here. Or not four-wheeler, but truck here. Okay. I do believe that pretty well only leaves 2 towns left that it could be in. Woohoo! Oh man. Uh-oh. Come on. Talking about the green dot down from the cave, down from that one. Are you talking about the trader one? Because we've been there. We've been to the trader one. We've been there. We've been across there. The only one that I know of is that one or that one that's left. We've pretty well been to every other town. And I've been down to that one. Like I said, I've been to every town now. Other than that one and that one, I believe. Oh, I do, but I've been to every town but 2 of them. You've got one. I've got one up and I've got one down. That's all that I've got. Well, I take that back. I do have this one. I've got two down. I've got that one and that one. I haven't been to the sunken one. Then I've got the one up that I haven't been to. All the rest of them on the map I've been to. Everywhere. Because I've been to that one. All of those right in there. All of those now. Been actually on this whole side of the map all the way around. Been to everyone but that one up there. Been to that one, that one, that one, not that one, not that one, and that one. Oh yeah, it's gonna be, like I said, I've got 3 towns left is all that I've got left to actually search. Let's cut across. Oh, maybe this was wrong. Oh no, it's at one of those. It's at one of the 3. I know Rye, on one of her playthroughs that she had done, it was like she had searched every town out of all of them, and it was the very, very last one that she looked at. And it's probably going to be that way for me. It just all falls under, odds of looking there. But, let's see, that one's not too terribly far away. Okay. Welcome, welcome, Lenore Gaming. Welcome in. You have joined us in the search for the truck. We're just out riding around trying to find the truck. Doesn't got the roof on the base. Got some extractors rolling. Just kind of waiting for them to get done. So we're just kind of wasting time. I know that I've checked this town, but I'm going to double check it again. Like I said, I know that I've been here. Okay, maybe I hadn't been here. Because there it is. I've had it here on another placer too. I could have swore that I've been here. Maybe I was thinking of a different placer. Okay. Maybe I was just thinking the last season. But I could have swore that I ran through here. Okay. Well, let's get to looting. Okay, let's take out him. There's one down. Two down. And alerted him. Okay. Like I said, maybe I was just thinking of a different place here, but I thought that I had already been here. Okay. Oh, Tech Note 2. Okay. So now we definitely need to mark this location for the truck. Another Tech Note. Okay. Oh. I thought that he saw me there for just a second. And pull. There we go. Let's see. And how many mechanical parts do we need for that? We'll have to... Ooh, more gas. Definitely more gas. We gotta have 15. Now we gotta have 11. Got a couple livers. And it's getting dark on me. And we are heavy. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead. Eat that, and eat that. Now we're light. 8 more mechanical parts. Okay. Move all, move all. Okay. Let's get this last couple of houses done, and then we'll go mark it on the map. Of course, we can't mark it with being right here at it. But yeah, I could have swore that I had gone in this town. I'll just blame it on getting older, right? Okay, 2 more. I need to not be running as much and try to save a little bit of stamina just in case we get surprised. No, that's just dogs in my house. Yeah, that it does. And you know, that's one thing you get doing stuff like this that especially, you know, seasons blend in together, stuff like that. It does get... It's one of those things that you don't really think about if you aren't doing content, because, you know, a lot of times you're just kind of casually playing. You aren't really running through a bunch of different seasons and stuff like that, you know. Okay, there we go. We made a big dent on the mechanical parts, though. And we got 9 out of 25 of the plastic. We just need 20 iron, 20 steel, 5 more mechanical, and what? 16 more plastic. So, okay. I will call that a big win. Plus, we got some other good stuff. So, yeah. Let's get a little bit away from here. Okay, and we are going to mark right there, check mark blue. Truck, add marker, and there we go. Now we got some more stuff to work for. Try to get the truck now, so... What's up, Nord man? Welcome, welcome in. Let's see. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Roman. Yes, be sure, if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. It does help the channel out. And I do appreciate it, which the channel has been steadily growing here lately, so do want to say thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers, and definitely a big thank you to all the old ones. And definitely, if you haven't, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And be sure to hit that notification bell so you are notified of any new streams and everything. Of course, you can always figure the Infected's going to be on Monday. It kind of varies on time. I try to keep it around 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Standard Time is what time zone I'm at. So, you know, that's kind of whenever I usually try to do it around. Usually play for around 2 to 3 hours on there. Of course, here lately been, you know, Nordman, awesome mod creator for the Viking mod. If you haven't checked that out, I did the Creator Week on there. And been having a lot of fun on that one. Definitely a challenging mod for 7 Days to Die. So, which has been a lot of fun. Let's take all. Actually, let me leave that gas in here. Well, actually, I'm going to leave that gas and this other first aid kit, because I'm going to keep those in there. See, I'm already having a short memory attack. I almost forgot what all we need for the truck as far as mechanical and plastic parts. I've almost completely forgot. I know that I need 20 iron and 20 steel, but... Let's see. Let me just... I'm going to take all of that. We're just going to... There we go. Let's move all of you. Not quite enough steel yet. Okay. Let's see. Cloth. That is true. That is true. I can look back. Which I'm going to try to get what I can real quick. Kind of crafting up. See, here's a problem too. I mean, it's not too far away. So I'm kind of thinking too, making a cart with a couple boxes too. You know, instead of trying to take the four-wheeler over there and leaving the four-wheeler or having to run back and get the four-wheeler. I kind of think that might be the better option. Okay. Oh, we got a wolf out there. Okay, what did I do with that plank stand? Okay, no worries. Got enough there. So this is going to be for... Let's see, what was it? We don't have enough plastic. We're going to have to get more plastic. Let's see. Let's move all that. Let's just get that lid up real quick. I want to... Okay. Where was that? All of that right there. Okay. Alright, so... There again, I would have to look back. I don't even remember how much I needed. Let's just go ahead and sleep for the night. Okay, we got eggs now. gonna go ahead and just put that liver in there for the time being. Three. There we go. Okay. Name of the game you played where you tamed the babies and could ride them as adults. Oh, Icarus? Yeah, that's a fun game. Just been a little while since I played Icarus. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I kind of want to run over to the cave and get a couple of nodes of get some more lead. Let's get these changed out and then I'll ride the four-wheeler over to the cave. I don't know. I kind of want to get the stuff for the truck now. I mean, how great would that be to go ahead and get the truck done? Right? That would be a great end for the episode, is to get the truck. Of course, we still need more plastic, and I do have the chemistry table. I could conceivably make... I know the plastic was 16. I can't remember on the mechanical parts, so... But I could conceivably make... Where is the plastic anyways? I thought that was the back page. Might be this page. 3 oil cans, though. Ooh, that's going to be rough, though. Okay. Move those all in there. Yeah, I've only got 14. That would be... What? 2, 4, 6. So... 6 of them. That wouldn't be enough. Okay. No, that would be only... What am I thinking? That's 2... Only 4. What am I thinking? Oh, I can't even math either. Ooh, there we go. Okay. That's good. Yeah, and it wouldn't make enough for it. So... I don't think that it's really worth the oil. I think it'd be better off to try to hit up a town and... No. No, I want... No. I want to harvest. And I'll take the coal too. What's up, Mary? Welcome, welcome. Holy cow. Well, there's where my build is. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we've got the lead now. I mean, we're gonna have everything but the plastic. And if I didn't make the cooler, I would have had the plastic. But instead I made the cooler. So, kinda... But there again, it did provide, you know, for the... oh, shoot. What have I done? Okay, there we go. Well, anybody up for a four-wheeler ride with me? Yeah, I did. Oh, man. Hey, leave the damn base alone there, Mr. Wolf. I'm just... Yeah, I can't leave him. Okay. Yeah, yep. Okay. That will make for all the steel. Yeah, it's... I built right on top of the cave. So, yeah. Okay. Wish that you could, like, break that down for the parts or whatnot. Alright, Roman. You have a good one. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you. Alright, so yeah. I'm kind of in a dilemma now. Should I make the plastic? Because I'm real close to getting all the stuff that I need for that. You know what? Let's do a... Let's go to this little town right here. See, that's why I kept that extra gas on me. Not a great deal to loot here, but there's a little bit. Let's go ahead and... Come on, plastic. Or oil. I will take either one. But like I said, we need 16 plastic. There's one. Okay. We got one. There we go. Got that timing right. Missed that one. Okay. Okay, where'd that other one fall at? He was right here. Okay, I missed that one completely, but I ain't worried about that boat. Okay, there's one can of oil. Although I really don't want to leave myself short on oil. Okay, we're up to 3 plastic now. Okay, come on now. There's 4. We have 6. We've got to get 16 of them. So that makes 10. Oh, he saw me. Oh crap, my bow broke. Or my shield broke. Shit. That was not planned. Holy cow. See if he's still following. Okay. Alright, so we still need just a little bit more, but we got to get a shield. Without my shield, that kind of really sucks, y'all. I didn't realize that thing was getting that weak. So... Okay. Let's see. There we go. I know that's more than what I need on mechanical parts right there, though. So. All right. Alright, give me just a second, y'all. Alright, let's see. Okay. There's the steel that I need. Still need just a little bit more iron. 3 more pieces. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of halfway thinking I'm gonna... Well, I need 25 iron fragments for that. And some planks. I gotta make a new shield. That's top priority. Oop, too many. Yeah, top priority is shield right now, right? Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. We're good there. Now. Okay. Could have swore that I had a plank stand out here. Don't know what happened to it. Huh. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna regret this probably. Let me check to see how much fuel. Okay, we're gonna do it. Five. 5 of them. Okay, cool. Thank you. We got 15, so we can split that in half. So I just need one more plastic. Okay. We're bound to be able to loot that, right? I mean... Oh, we're bound to be able to find that from a Vamby at one point. I mean... If I had a way to convert the oil shell right now, I got oil shell. Let me double check all my boxes. Make sure I didn't put oil anywhere else. Which I don't believe I did. Yep. Just that one piece of plastic. I don't know. I kind of... Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to get the truck. We're right there at it. I mean, we can get it. Make sure weapons are good and sharp, you know. Okay. Give me just a second, y'all. Crossbow's looking good. Might need to try to get water done. Okay. Let's see. And there is all the iron that we need. Okay, those are just going to put themselves out. That's fine. Food-wise, I'm just going to put this stuff away. Okay. Let's fill up the water real fast. That won't take but a second to do. Let's put that on us. We want all that in there. Okay. So yeah, we've almost got everything. We just gotta try to stop at a quick town, loot, get a bunch of stuff. Well, actually, not even a bunch of stuff. Just one plastic part. Alright, let's hotfoot it. Let's see. Yep. We're going to go up here. We're going to get the plastic part from this town right up here. Because we already got spike traps set up here. It should be pretty easy to get it. Okay. I can just sneak in here and get it without alerting anybody. Come on. One plastic piece. Just one. There it is. Okay. Not even going to risk it. We're just going to go ahead and make our way over to the truck. So, okay. See a guy over there. I'm going to try to avoid him. Gonna try to avoid everybody that I can, anyways. Because I really don't want to fight carrying the cart, you know. Of course, the cart's going to wind up being left behind, but... I would much rather leave a cart over there than my four-wheeler and have to build the barn to get it back over or run back over there. So. Cart's easy enough to build. So. Okay. And of course, a long run. All right. But the good thing is we are almost there. We are not too far away, so. All right. All right, come on. Bambi and a pig hanging out together over there. All right. Only thing about this town is you got to be careful. Because I have been killed in this town before. They can hide pretty easy. Oh, man. Okay. Actually doing this same dang thing. Trying to get the truck. Look at it. Look at them. They're like camping the truck. What the heck? They're like, oh yeah, we know that he's coming for it. We're just going to hang out here. That way we all go at him together. you know. Oh boy. I guess I got to try to be precise on this. There's one down. There's two. Get off there. Shoot. If it's just one, we're all right. Get our spear out. Okay. I'm not too worried about these things being in there too pretty right now. Just want to get the boxes in there. Okay, we did it, y'all. Yeah, come on. I'm ready for you. Yes, yes, Joseph. Another stream tonight on the infected. And we just got the truck. All right, now feeling pretty good. Thank you, thank you. Oh no, he won't. At least haven't had one fall off the back yet on any other placers, so. Am I even in the right direction? Yep, we're almost home. Okay, cool. All right, there we go. Awesome. Okay, now we get... Oh, of course, I got home. Now the Vambies are going to retaliate on me, of course. That's okay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Christopher. And welcome to the stream. It is so... And it's so much quicker and a lot more fuel efficient, too. It's amazing how much better on gas you do with the truck compared to the ATV. There we go. Okay, hey, wire and electrical parts, not bad. Okay, let's go on. Want to get this done up. Need to move those electrical parts over with these others. Okay, so we need 3 pieces of copper left in there. Still need 4 iron and 2 cobalt in that. We've got the iron, I think. We've got 3 iron. Okay, that's not a problem. And what do we need left in you? Just 2 pieces of copper. Okay. We should have that all done up here in just a few, I would think. Oh, really? First time you've seen it? It's a good game. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing it for... This is season number 8 for me on here. It was one of the early games that I started playing whenever I first started creating content on here. The very first game that I did content on was No One Survived. This one was pretty well second. But it's definitely a lot of fun. I do recommend it. If you have not tried it before, it is one of my favorite survival crafting games. I love the way that it looks and everything. Just all around one that I really enjoy. Okay, so we've got a decent amount. Of course, we aren't going to get that made today, but that's the next big project. That's why we're getting power in here. We've got to power capacity. Okay, so we've got the 1 battery. We've just got to get that 1 iron, and we'll be having a little bit of solar and a little bit of wind turbine going on. So, plus I got to build the upgrade hammer to actually start kind of doing that. Yeah, I understand that one. You stay super busy on. Was doing the mods for 7 days and everything. Okay. The biggest thing that I wish that was different on this game, I wish that it was multiplayer. That's one of the big... It is only single player, and the dev said no plans of ever doing multiplayer for it. So... Alright. So there we go. But we've got a lot done today. We got, of course, the roof all done up here. I really like the way that the pattern on the roof turned out on here. I think it looks really good. And we got power up and going today. And we got the truck. So yeah, very productive day on here. So that ought to build up some surplus of stored power. But I do believe that's going to do it for today. So be sure, if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. And like I said, if you want to, go check out the merch store. I am coming out with new merch all the time. Like I said, I did develop some new, or came up with some new patches. You know, if you want to sew one on a jacket or anything like that, we got the M80 patch and we got a certified loot goblin one. So go check those out. And we will see everybody on the next one.